Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on All the Mods 10. In this episode, I want to improve the little home situation that we've got going. Number one, I need to move a lot of our stuff, so all of our storage stuff over to here. I want to flatten out this land a lot more, maybe go up to that like piece of land there. Keep this little ocean outline going though, as I do quite like the look of the little lake next to us. But we need more room by our front door and by over here because it's kind of a bit short stacked. So we need to improve that all. Now, the shape of the house for what I had planned isn't really going to work. So I'm going to have to change what I planned out because changing the shape of the entire house is going to be extremely annoying. Essentially, I wanted to have it so that these two were windows here. So this over there and that over there is a window. This has a window on the top too, and it's like a little veranda bit though instead. So it acts like a window in the sense of it's a veranda. And then it was then technically meant to be like kind of just flat instead of all these other bumps and ridges. But at the same time, that's not the biggest issue. So, I mean, it's not like I need to worry about it too much. I do probably want to extend this out so that these are the same length both ways. And that is probably going to be the only change I make. But for now, let's get to it. So we have a bunch of deep slate and a bunch of wood that I went ahead and organized. And by organized, I mean I went into a hole and I just dug. But for now, let's stick with this for now. So we do need to set up a nice old like proper doorway here. So how do I want to do the door? I do want it to have an outline of deep slate, and then obviously this needs to also be dug up and put as deep slate because this is going to be where the door begins. So I want to have it outlined by deep slate, but not cobbled deep slate. Oops. One of the problems mining so fast is that we have a bit of an issue when it comes to that. So if I want to do something special with the deep slate, what can I do? I know I can turn it into polished deep slate. Incubator. Huh. Interesting. Not what I want. Not really sure if there is any cool. Yeah, I have some deep slate inside that I forgot about. For now, we're just gonna get some more bricks just so that we can patch up that floor bit, and then I will think of what I want. I might change it because I believe there is the chisel mod. Um, so I'm sure we can find something that looks like a cool thing. I want it to be dark, so darkstone could work. Um, Although I do want to try and keep it so that the only like brick part is here and then the roof fixtures. So we might instead use like dark oak, which I didn't realize we could use. That is for some reason something I forgot existed. There's also other types of wood that we can find. There was, I think, like demon wood. Demon wood adds a nice red to it, which we could use, but it'd be the only red and therefore would stand out quite a lot. We want to go for maybe just dark wood. Dark wood would make the door stand out while it's still maintaining a good darkened look like these. So we have to go and find a dark forest, which shouldn't be too difficult because we can just do a nice old simple check here. This selects a structure. So we need the nature's compass, which I don't think is going to be too hard to make, hopefully. Nature's compass. Yeah, it's just a compass, wood, and saplings. So we can do that quite easily. Let's fly on over here. Quickly grab up some saplings. Thank you. Get rid of all that other junk. Fly on all the way over here. And then get over here. There we go. Nature's compass. Make a compass. Nature's compass. Bam. Just like that, we have a nature's compass. Now, this will show us where a biome is. So, what do we want? We want dark oak. So, the dark forest, not in the twilight, in the overworld. That's not too far. Let's go. Let's go and get ourselves some dark wood. Okay, so we now have dark oak. And one thing that I want to test, and we're just going to do a little section here, right here, is does it look better with that? Because it's going to look darker. That's kind of match the wood a bit more, but it's a bit, I don't know, it's a bit too dark, I think. I think we'll save that for the door. I think for now we'll just we'll keep it as spruce, and then we'll save the rest for the door. just patch up all the holes that our infinite speed of mining gave us. And let's have a look at how we're going to do the door. So first off, I do want to try out just this. No, I don't really like the look of that. I won't lie. Don't quite like the look of just the normal logs. I was hoping there might be something else that could make it look more special. A dark oak nest. That'd be interesting if I get into the bees mod, which I eventually will. That is one of the plans. But for now, I need to stay focused and just keep looking through if there's anything cool to use. I'm not too sure. Because having it be made out of that, maybe if I... that's a torch. I need to get a axe. Hold on. Maybe if I can simply strip it. If I strip the log, maybe that'll make it look better. I mean, kind of. It does make it look more like the door outlook that I was outline that I was going for. So, yeah. Right. How much more is that? We need to go one down. So it's gonna go up to 3 like that, and then if I'm right, if I do that, I actually can just get it so that there isn't any inconsistencies. Like that. Bonk. I don't know why I did it that way, but whatever. Worked out. Okay. And then that's as far up as it goes. I need to actually go down one and just kind of situate myself. But for now, let's just go up here. Go up, up, up. Up. There. Bonk. Make sure that they're all nicely in line. And then we want to go out like this. Except this one must go like that. So that's kind of going to be the outline of it. And now I just need to strip it all. That's a shame. What a waste of a spruce log. It's almost like the world's going to end. Right, so with that, there's something off about this. This isn't... Oh, that's one extra. That's one block higher. That's why. Okay. Hold on. Let me sort this quick. So it should be like that, and then we... No. I'll just redo it. There we go. That looks better. Much better. Right, so we're then going to increase these up, doubling their heights. I actually don't know why these have the extra 2. I think I'll put those on now. So we're going to double the height. I'm not too sure how tall they are right now. And then we can sort this out. This is now going to have deep slate. So the inside of it is going to be made out of deep slate. And I want to try and give it a cool little pattern. But for now, let's sleep as to not get disturbed by any monsters. And we can move on to getting those deep slates looking how we want. So first step is to figure out how we want to do the deep slate, which is kind of going to be a difficult call. Because I think there is this, and then isn't there another one? Yes, there's tiles. So I can do, there's tiles that we can do, there's 3 different ones. Or technically 4 if we want to go to the basic, just cobbled. And now I need to figure out which one do I want as the doorway. Honestly, probably polished. Polished makes the most sense, and then we can do a kind of design, I would say maybe out of the other, what is this, tiles? But my main strife right now is that there isn't actually a centerpiece to this, which upsets me greatly. So what I'll do is I'll probably maybe move it over 1 block, because I want it to split down evenly, which means I have to get rid of that block. Or extend it out. And that's the plan. So we're going to extend out just 1 block here and fix the door. Okay, so I won't lie. I'm really bad when it comes to doing designs and stuff, and I'm not too sure how I feel about these blocks. It's meant to look kind of like some kind of insignia, but at the same time, it didn't exactly come out right. The red just looks so out there, and so I'm not entirely certain on what to do instead. I do want to keep a a semi design. If you guys have any ideas in the comments, do leave them in the comments down below. For now, we'll leave it like that. We'll just kind of leave it like a half done sigil. That's fine. So with that, we now need to number one need a reflat out there so it's the same length as those, and then I need to sort out the lighting situation of the house. So I will do the flattening and everything off camera another time, but for now I want to sort out the lighting, which means we need to find what is the best light source in the game, which is going to be a bit difficult to do. Because I don't actually know. I do rarely remember. I remember I wanted to do something with these, just mainly because it could make these really cool looking blocks. Yeah, maybe we do this, like fill in this centerpiece with this magical block. Why not? It's so out of place. Wonderful. We will leave it for now. I'm not. It is not going to stay, but for now it shall be left. There we go. Let me up. Maybe actually, if we maybe use it as like the outline. No, I don't see that fitting in anyway. That's fine. For now, let's go and sleep before more enemies spawn inside of our home. And let's sort out the lighting, which we're going to check out. There's glowstone, shroomstone, there's frog lights. Frog light maybe, but I don't exactly like the sound when you walk on it. What about glowstone? Let's make that a bit of glowstone. I'm going to have to keep on flying over for now until we can actually sort out a bed. Proper bedding situation. So I don't exactly know how often we're going to have to do it, but I know it's going to be rather often. Glowstone, it does look okay, but I'm sure there's like lights that we can use. What was that? Oh, divided. So we can just use, I wonder if we can make a RGB lamp. What? RGB? Glow module, blue thing. No, no. Not what I'm after, I'm afraid. A green lamp. Kind of what I'm looking for is a lamp, funnily enough. But not exactly what I want. Okay, so in order to obtain black lamp, I had to go down a bit of a interesting route in which I now have an atomic reconstructor. Now, this was an incredibly easy route. All I had to go and do was farm, mine some black quartz, and I was able to acquire it. But I want to have a look at what black lamps are going to do for us. Probably needs a redstone signal. Would make sense. It is a lamp after all. Excuse me. Excuse me. Pardon me. All right. Let's see here. Redstone. I have a torch. That'll do for now. I just need to check. I just need to check if it switches on and lights up the area. Oh, I just right click it. Nice. Okay. That is good. I like that. It has a great look to it still while still maintaining black looks. So it makes the place look the same, which is perfect. Damn it, I was trying to not mine the wall. Bonk. No, other way around. Right. So I need to now figure out the placements for this, which is going to be... How often do I want them? 2, 3, 4, 5? Maybe I do them at every pole post. No, because this one's already a bit off. See, so I could do it... Yeah, let's try every 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then bam, and that should hopefully light up the area enough. And then I just got to do the entire base, which is going to take a while. But so just get rid of these torches and get rid of nothing else. Actually, that's all fine. What I want to do in the meantime, because that's just going to take another lengthy process, like doing the wall where I have to extend out that wall there. So before I do all of that, what I want to do is I want to start sorting out our villager trades here, because my sword, pickaxe, well, my pickaxe is fine, but my armor and my swords, they could use some enchants. So we need to sort out some of these guys here and get them all nicely situated. But that is going to also take quite the amount of time. because I have to find something that actually makes sense. Knowledge of the seas is not actually that bad. Knowledge of nature, whatever that was, that gives us increased experience, which is really cool because of how much we have to upgrade our artifact and how many that like costs us. This I'm gonna keep. I probably need to do a trade with him soon, but whatever. Knowledge of the ages, there we go. Except as you can see, enemy drops are directly converted to experience. So like put that on a pickaxe or something and punch someone in the face until they die. I really need to not get distracted too long and forget about this completely because that's going to take me ages. But for now, let me go and get some books and some emeralds because I want the scavenger book. Let's go with some emeralds there, and books shouldn't be too far down, I don't think. Unless I've used up a lot of my books. No, I haven't. It was actually further up. Lovely. Yep. Right. So you there, my good sir. You have scavenger. I will take. Let me actually take a few. I love the effect that we have from our villager hat. It allows us to get multiple trades for the price of one. So that is always really fun to see just randomly happen. Let's see. Curse of Binding. That would be funny. Potent Poison. Glacial Sowing with the strike. Sweeping Edge. I mean, we already have that as a effect on the sword. Reflective Defenses. Potato Recovery. Projectile Protection. Potent Poison again. Nature's Blessing. Hose may be used to bone meal crops. That would be really good on an unbreakable one. Capacity doesn't really affect us. Fortune, we already have that maxed out. Boon of the Earth isn't bad. Let me go out and back in so that gives a discount. So for now, we'll hold out onto that menu. Tracing, Fractured Soul, Backstabbing, Chromatic Aberration, Silk Touch. I do want to get Silk Touch to see if I can pick up Spawner's Whole instead of constantly getting them broken. But for that, I'm going to make another... Actually, let's go and do that now, because I'm sure I can find the spawner without taking too long, and we can get a Silk Touch. Alright, so, number one, we found a little boat over here. You can die immediately. I hate illusioners. We found a little boat in the middle of the sea, and I will take that. We have a Silk Touch pickaxe. It's only made out of netherite because we don't have another template for all the modium. But I'm hoping there's a spawner somewhere down here. There is. Okay. Did that work? It did. Alright, let's just kill all of those because they're annoying me. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so that's beautiful. What we gotta do now is make a unbreakable one. Hell, huh? Why am I getting so many quests completed? I have no idea. Regardless, let's get home. Meow. So, on that note, I mean, that's pretty cool. We've got quite a few other enchantments. I went and got Capturing, Looting as, obviously, Scavenger, and Ruthless Strike, which is going to be amazing, because the one thing our sword has now is Critical Chance, as we can see, along with, obviously, the other two enchantments, those two other gems, which is increased damage and increased attack speed. But the main important one is that Ruthless Strike is going to really help out with that Critical Chance hit. Just stop moving. Stop it. Thank you. Alright, let's get out of here. I don't even want your items. So, on that note though, guys, I mean, thank you for sticking around while we figured out how we wanted to sort this out. I want to actually have a look. This looks pretty well lit up to me, but we might have to do maybe every 3 instead, because I don't like how it gets darker there, but at the same time, that's going to be a bit much. So, to be honest, every 5 is perfect, because I don't think anything can spawn in this radius, so we are really just relaxing now. We're done. We are sorted when it comes to the base. We just need to sort out that, and then actually start building the roofing and everything, which I will do in the next episode, unless I can find something really, really interesting for us to do. But for now, I'm going to relish in the fact that I have a proper spawner for once, not a broken one, and I'll see you all in the next one. As always, stay safe out there, guys, and peace out.